Big Blue Button is a great way to interact with your students as well as have virtual office hours online. To add a Big Blue Button, turn editing on, scroll down to the section you want to add your Big Blue Button, click Add an Activity or Resource, choose Big Blue Button towards the top, click Add, give your Big Blue Button a name. You can also give it a welcome message. And then you have two check boxes. Open a Big Blue Button in a new window. That's up to you whether you want that. And students must wait till a moderator joins, which means the students cannot connect until you join the conference first. You have your open and close dates. If you want to enable those, just check the box and then you can choose your dates. And then most important is you want to record all your Big Blue Button sessions. So you want to click record. You can then give it a description. If you don't give it a description, it just gives it a default name. And approximately how long is your Big Blue Button session. I recommend you choosing about 2 hours. Everything else you can leave default and click save and return to course. The next thing you want to add to your class is the Big Blue Button recording folder. Once you add the recordings folder, give the folder a name, save and return to course, and you only need to add one Big Blue Button recording folder. You can have multiple Big Blue Buttons, but you only need one folder. So every time you have a Big Blue Button and choose the record option, the recording within about 1 to 2 hours will be dropped into the folder. And this is where students can go back and rewatch all the past sessions. So if we click on our Big Blue Button, it will log us into the server. You will then see the first Adobe Flash Player box. You want to click allow so your camera and your microphone will connect to Big Blue Button. And then you want to click join audio. Once you click join audio, you'll see your name in the users box. Everybody that joins will be dropped down into the listeners box. If they're in the listeners box, that means they can hear you. The main default window is where you can upload PowerPoints and pictures and draw. Over on the right hand side you have a chat box. And underneath the chat box you have your video dock, which is where if you start your video by clicking the webcam, and if you hit play, your video will be dropped down into the video dock where everybody can see you. You can then share your desktop by clicking the little window right up here in the upper left. You can either choose full screen or region, and that will show your desktop. Now the recording only records your chats and your audio and anything you have in the default window. It will not record your video or your desktop sharing. Just be aware of that. Once you're done with the conference, you can click log out, click OK, and roughly in about 1 hour you will see your session in the recordings folder.